Hey everybody, welcome back to Disco Elysium. It's been a while, and I'm sorry, my VTuber is totally in the way of everyone. Cause now I have this. Hello, I'd like to move, please. Please move me. Thank you very much. There we go. So I am starting in the apartment that we started in, because I had a skill point, and it wanted me to update my savoir-faire, so I actually did. I leveled it up. And I'm gonna try and get my goddamn tie.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Okay. It's 83%. If I fail this check, I am never going for the tie ever again.
You swoop up
Woo!
against the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie.
Nice.
With 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Yeah, I got it! Yeah! Okay, cool. Can I put my tie on, please? Kick ass. Yes! I got a bonus! I'm so happy. Oh my god. I'm actually genuinely happy about that. Oh my god. Anyway, another thing I just wanted to address while I'm heading back to the crime scene and whatever is I actually found out, unfortunately, the Twitch integration is gone. For whatever reason, it's off. It doesn't exist anymore. So, I'm sorry about that, but, yeah, no Twitch integration. I wish it was different. But of course, I have y'all on. If you're watching me on Twitch, you know, we'll chat away. That's not a problem. Okay, so let me look at the journal again. Tasks. Open the trash container, run the number in the victim's armor, the pissing competition, where's the rest of the armor, getting the body down, make trace with Kuno. No, I'm not doing that. Report your badge missing, pay for damages, I need money. Find smokes. Victim's tattoos, sing karaoke, get a reality lowdown, get the hangman's boots. I wanted his goddamn boots! Do you like games like this with dice rolls and red pandas? I mean, I could be persuaded. I do like D&D. I've only played like one big game, but I do like it. So yeah, I could be. Okay, so. Back to the dawn. Okay, I'll write that down. Thank you. Just copy that and put that in my notes. Aw, yeah, sticky notes. Recommendation. Top. Okay. So, realistically, okay, what should I do? I need a copy of the city map. Fuck. Yeah, I also failed the broken window check, which really made me mad. Oh, I can talk to the manager. Okay, I should actually go do that then.
Can I help you?
Yeah, is the trash container yours?
No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
You idiot.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
Is everything, good, by the way, volume-wise? Please let me know.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
What if I told you I am a hobo, or soon to be one, rummaging through the trash? Will you keep me out too? Does this seem callous to you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor? Nah, we need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them
Nice.
back once you're done, please.
He takes the keys from under the counter, hands them to you. Like I say, so about that money I owe her, I've seen something here at the Whirling Garde, thing I need to talk about. By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here. I've seen the thing.
What thing?
I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union. In Garte, I saw a sign that said I couldn't go in the kitchen. Why can't I go in the kitchen?
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
He tosses his head in disdain.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
That's a dig at me.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
Okay. How do we find them?
We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
But there may be something pertinent to the investigation in the kitchen.
He wasn't pan-fried. He was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with...
He changes his mind.
Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that.
Okay.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the Whirling later.
Okay. Maybe one of you can't be the worst person in the world, fails everything, doesn't get any clues, no one helps him, always picks the worst answers. I bet that'd be really funny. And we got the keys to the dumpster. That's important. Let's figure that out.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, Whirling in Rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Open the padlock.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Why?
Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Hobo Cop. Dive into that dumpster for extra content.
Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
YOLO.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Okay.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the boxes of carton. Pick at the rags, search the food waste, dig in Hobo Cop style for extra content.
Wow, an Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon. Half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny.
Oh, what's a knock cannon?
It's a giant rifle.
Nice!
And it's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls snaking around the rotten banana peels, however.
Ooh.
And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000. Easy. Unless you're into hi-fi yourself.
Nah, I'll sell it.
No, you won't. Because none of those things are real. They're not actually in there. All you see is food waste and crisp wrappings.
A cruel jest. There must be something.
All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
I'm gonna take it.
Mm-hmm.
Look in the boxes in the carton.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Okay, pick at the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Grab them.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills
Oh,
the air.
shit.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
Okay.
Drop them in here, officer.
Bag trousers.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
He looks in the container.
the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Bag it.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario.
I'm a hobo.
Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
That's all.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
You think someone from the whirling might have been involved?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Okay.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Search the food
It's
waste.
just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this?
Ah, what?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Pick it out.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged,
Ooh.
but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street
Oh, shit!
written on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
A miserable looking slip of paper sticks to the board. Hey, I found my notebook.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
It must have been cramping my style. It has a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin. I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away. Someone from the whirling threw it in the trash? I don't know, I'm boring. I'd rather not talk about it right now. Someone threw it in the trash.
Boring. Try dangerous. You should do a thorough inventory of that. Be sure some has not fallen into the hands of the RCM's enemies. Organized crime,
I'm so
or worse.
disappointed in me.
Official notes sometimes contain informants' names, even undercover operatives.
Say nothing.
It will also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Anyway, where were we?
The lieutenant peers into the trash container.
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable.
Okay.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Yep. Alright, cool. Oh, I wanna interact.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time the lines intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his... It still kind of looks like a map of the stars in the night sky for you to discover. You've got to... It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
There's quite a lot to read in here. Look at all that content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
This mug is an example of prejudice. I'm going to use an example of what not to do. I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant I find and tell them this is your inane and ideology. The mug will be useful by denouncing it. I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling. The mug didn't belong in the trash. It's just a funny mug. Can't anyone laugh anymore? I'm not going for that one. I'm going for what not to do.
It was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some volunteering work. Just finish your case, detective.
Alright, let's see.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Wow. Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you.
Rude!
Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Browse the white
They're not
papers.
exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files, commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What's in there?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate, due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases, undertaken, not completed, mind you.
Okay.
It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Okay. There's mention of a naming convention?
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from Snoop fiction and Vespertine cop show staples.
Oh my, and they're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene? Good. That's a good one. But do you also use the titular? Right, of course.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense.
2 cases a week, good.
2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I burnt out all right.
That's okay. We all do, sooner or later.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers there is for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Commit to paper. Use the pen Lena gave you.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Get the body down. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Cross out the ones I've finished.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Hanged Man, the Furies are at home in the mirror, the Setting Sun, shit on a stick.
Ah, yes. I have
He
to
isn't
tell you,
actually
officer,
laughing.
I don't appreciate ironic titles. Other officers will have to use this as reference. If it's idiot or cockfinger, they're not going to get it. They're going to think an idiot and a cockfinger were on this case. So, can you have something less?
Yeah,
funny?
the Hanged Man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged
leveled
Man.
up.
It's good we sorted this out.
Yay!
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Well, I leveled up. I definitely wouldn't mind increasing my logic. Alright.
Yes.
Yes, I
you can
succeeded.
piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120111700, the next world mural.
Wasn't that Officer Precinct
Why, yes, your precinct number is 41.
an HDB?
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files.
Ooh!
It's safe to say HDB are your initials.
Ooh. Horace Debbie Berenger? Hram Darjan Binzakin? Those aren't mine, it's just I'm not feeling them. Wow, I don't know what to say to that. I think what you mean to say was RAC, Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
No, the alphanumeric begins with HDB.
Actually, I'm ready to admit I'm not Raphael and go on with my life. Good. How long does it take to read one of these Raphael stamped cases?
Fine, it takes about half an hour for you to piece one together.
Nice.
Mr. Raphael, which one do you want?
I can revisit this.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
Browse the yellow.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copier paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What type of forms are there?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy
field
forms.
autopsy forms.
Each is easy enough to make sense of. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
Field autopsy.
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs.
Misconduct fine.
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork.
Ugh, paperwork.
The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields.
Station call.
These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing. tearing.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys.
Okay.
The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper. It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila! The ledger now looks marginally better.
What about the clip?
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence.
Ooh, shiny.
You don't know how you didn't notice it before. It is similar to the RCM watermark on your blazer the lieutenant mentioned. Didn't he say something about the headlights of his motor carriage? That you can read these there?
Lieutenant, this is one of the hologram watermarks you mentioned.
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property.
What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved.
Cool.
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
Okay, that's all.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden...
I'm putting it away. Okay, let's see. Kick ass. Alright, we're done. I'm not gonna talk to Kuno. Fuck that. What? What is this?
Guillaume Le Million.
Ooh, thought complete.
Bad news. Guillaume Le Million did not become a cop. In 38, he went on a tour to the Sinyao province in Safre, where he died of autoerotic asphyxiation.
Amazing.
His body was found hanging from a decorative dragon tree in his junior suite, amid drug paraphernalia, unwholesome objects, and the Sylvia Trainer single, Wonderland, skipping in the background. And yes, you can take this as a metaphor for Revachol in the 30s, and also as a warning.
Plus one pain threshold. Blood oxygen is boring. My hobo cop is slowly going up. I'm very happy about this. Okay. What did I have to do to, get the body down? Access the Harvard and ask for Bart Kirk's help. I look so good. Now that I got my tie. Well, actually, I didn't actually finish with the book girl. And her, family, like, whatever.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
I had a thing suddenly, but it's gone now. Alright. Ah, hello.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
She's got a very long title for a shop.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Before we go on, you seem to be well off enough. Can you give me some money? I feel it will be an opportune moment to ask later. Are you the owner of the store?
I am. The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Oh my god, it's the lady from the doorbell. Your daughter's standing outside the door?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yeah, of course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
I'm not gonna grade a human being. I don't do that.
Come now, it's not personal. It's about proper sales practices and market research. I
She's
expect
certainly
an
helpful.
answer.
Always rate people perfect.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
All this pressure has made her really anxious. You know, she's been chewing her nails.
God, ugh. I've told her not to do that. It's such a disgusting habit. She'll get over it. Anxiety is a part of life.
Okay, forget it.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
What if I want to buy a book?
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything? See those shelves there? Go. Be drawn.
Alright, I'll take a look.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
A girl outside mentioned this place is cursed.
Cursed? Who said that? Annette? I will have a word with her. This place is not cursed. It has a robustly magnetic energy.
Uh-huh.
Good for commercial activity. My business is thriving, sir.
Farewell for now, book peddler. Oh ho.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundal somewhere.
Tell me about the Muscle Man books.
Oh, Man from Hyundal. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books.
Why are they so popular?
Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do.
Sounds good. Which one should I start with?
What does it matter? They're all the same. However, the customer is always right, they say. If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hyundalaman, the man from Hyundal. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
Can't buy it. I ain't got no money.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Look through the pile of Wirral.
An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition.
Okay.
There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium,
So
and
it's
a
D&D.
Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag. Books in a board game section? Who wants to read books?
There was a ding. Where'd that ding come from? Maybe not into the spinal card
A
stuff.
towering mountain of color.
I want to leave. I want to go to here. I want to see what's behind the curtain.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
What's behind it?
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
Don't tell me what I think about, lady.
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you,
I
urging you
do
to
not
buy more
trust.
books. Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Open them.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Her hand is closed around her pendant, her fingers nervously playing with a talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're dumb if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
This is about the curse? That's why you're afraid? Ma'am, this is different. I'm a police officer. I need to get in there. But I sense this place calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold. I don't care. You can't stop me. I'll open them. Alright, I'll think about it for a while. I sense this place calling for me.
You do? My God. Even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
Ma'am, I'm a police officer.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
She stops abruptly as her hand flies over her mouth, baffled by her own bluntness.
I am sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
The powers?
The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery darkness.
I don't care. You can't stop me. I'll open them.
No! Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide
I
to
love
do anything
this woman. She's so
extreme.
psyched out.
There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron-shaped cage-like trinket.
Fuck it. Rip them apart.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
Okay.
I warned you. You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
Fuck you. I'm going in. Ghostly silhouettes of hairdryers. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
I'm gonna knock on it.
Only an echo. No one is there.
Alright, it's a white check. Guess what I'm gonna do? Roll it! I passed! Nuts! That hurt!
You feel something in your chest. An
Oh,
unnatural.
cool, I'm having a heart attack again.
It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw. Well, this feels familiar.
So I'm guessing this is bad.
Very, very bad. This is the end. Bad.
Try to remain conscious.
All you feel is pain.
Cool!
Weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face. Like you always thought you would.
Oh.
You only see pain and fear. Cop suffers final heart attack.
I
Detective
absolutely
Lieutenant of the
love
RCM
that I
passed away
died trying to
yesterday.
break down
His
a
death,
door.
though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
Yay! Anyway, that didn't happen. The problem is I have to go through all that shit again, don't I? Yeah, okay, I get the save early and often. Well, I don't want to go investigate the back room, so I'll quickly do the, I don't have my fucking tie! God damn it! Do I have my tie? Piss. I gotta go get my fucking tie. I needed savoir-faire for that. There we go. I want my tie! I will save after I get my tie. Give me my fucking tie.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One end, oh no.
Are you kidding?!
You didn't catch it, and now there's a numbness in your left arm. Plus, half your chest. It's even worse this time. Maybe it's still happening. Finally, the stabbing recedes. You could try to.
I'm never getting my tie.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Okay.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, a door.
Oh, yeah. Well, that sucks. Kim tries not to look at your fucking door.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
I can't do shit.
The door is closed.
Okay. Well, let's keep going. Let's do the question the manager again.
Can I help you?
Trash
Mine?
container.
Thank you for clear.
Why?
I thought.
Well,
It seems a little callous. Prod at him and find out.
We need the keys.
what do you need?
It concerns.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
I'm gonna do
Absolutely.
karaoke.
Absolutely. In the question.
What thing? Yes,
Reserved for
not
the
that.
union.
We should find out who this Lord faction is. We
Find
don't.
them.
We have to wait.
We can't go in the
They'll
kitchen.
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
There
It
may be
wasn't
something
pan for.
pertinent.
Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until what?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see any.
Another thing. Yes.
Okay, cool. So that's that. Now that I gotta, save early, save often. I'm getting what you're throwing down. Can't believe I died trying to break down a fucking door. I need more health. Alright, come on. Now I'm gonna try and go through this as fast as possible.
This trash can with a don't, maybe you shouldn't. Of course, just the feeling. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
You see milk, a box falls into pieces in your. Among the thread has the leg.
The victim's clothes. Drop them in. Guitar mark. The belt is.
Something
bag in
slimy,
it, reach
a
for
drab,
it.
long.
This is a military type.
Bag
The
of
rest of the
shirt.
rags are just kitchen.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. Not really.
The fuck's he on about? Kids?
See?
The lieutenant nods.
Search
It's
food
just.
waste.
What's this?
What?
A blue peak,
Pick it out.
something larger.
My
Officer.
thing.
Is that your...
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
it is. Look. This plastic... If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
I think I don't want to be a cop anymore.
Well, lucky we found it. You should...
I'll do
It
that.
would also not hurt to start taking...
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactive.
The
not
container
gonna dig in
sounds
the
a
thing.
muffled gong.
Shut that. Okay,
That's one thing off the list.
leave. And I'm going to quickly do interact with. Oh yeah, I don't want the fucking mug. Do I want the fucking mug? I should get the fucking mug.
Guillaume
Right.
Le Million.
Yep, we accept that. Thank you. Go back
The
in.
trash container. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Okay. Dig in.
Wow.
What's a mark
It's
cannon?
a giant. And is that
I am in a
Look,
hi-fi.
That's too bad. Because none
Oh,
of those
cruel
things are
jest. There must be
actually. All you
something.
see is a broken mug with a race
Antique.
only in its. So
Close the lid.
The
Okay, I
container
got the
sounds a
stupid
muffled
fucking mug. Leave. I'm gonna go into my inventory. Oh, I can't hold it. Okay. Interact.
It's the letter you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of.
Anything
There's
else?
a piece of toilet. It's a metaphor.
Inspect the
it's
toilet
just
paper.
toilet paper.
Take it off.
Still wet. The toilet
Inspect
and
the clip.
aluminium block.
Run
The
your
surface
finger.
is interrupted.
What? Yes,
Kind
it
of
depends.
information.
How many years you've been on the force? He's thinking.
How can I read
Any
it?
capable light. All RCM vehicles have headlights. Design.
Okay.
This means you can read the water.
Okay.
Got that.
While a bunch of sodden papers.
Browse the
They're not
white.
exact. Once in a while, work strike. It's the middle of March.
It's 2
You
cases
have
a week.
attempted
Good.
2 cases.
Huh? Two. That's a lot. It's okay. We all make.
Like a fan of girls, the checker. Yes, it appears a title. One might say yes. All others appear. It's going to take an effort to.
You mean the alphanumeric? Good. But do you also use the teach? Right. Of course.
Like a fan of girls, that there is. The task you inspect, get the interview. It's not a things
I'm
to
just
be done.
rushing through
and
things I already
things
did.
already.
No, actually. Great. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the in the back, then rip. them
I
from
would
the
have to do
binder.
that logic
3.
again.
The topmost. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work. A monetary penal. These are quite a dozen pages. Yes. Or the rest of the stinking cellulose is it's made of dark blue plastic. Something rattles inside. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open it?
With your hands, you 4-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
Smell the ledger.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose.
Okay, I'm gonna put the ledger away, and what I'm gonna do is fucking save. Okay, because everything I've got up to here, I've actually done. And also, I wanted to up my logic, because that's what I did before. Shit, so I should save now, actually. There you go. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go back and interact.
It's the ledger
And I'm
you
gonna
found
try
in the
my
trash.
logic
A
again.
cabbage of papers hanging from the board. It's proving
Fuck!
to be harder than expected. You just don't have the intellectual rigor to patch the quilt
Hey,
back
remember
together.
how I was like
Try again later.
succeeding a lot and then I died?
Mm.
Yeah!
The 2 sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slide.
Cool, I can open
If you
something in it.
bend the plastic on your knee slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just,
Yeah, open it!
without resistance or sound, the 2 panels move against each
Is
other.
it a puppy?
The compartment is now open. 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Wow! Pick up the ticket stubs, pick up the card, fucking kill yourself, you asshole, and close the permeables compartment.
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo
Nice.
in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there too.
I gotta pick this one.
The words just crossed your mind somehow.
Who are they for?
Who do you think?
Oh.
You.
That hurts.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
Smell it first.
It smells of chewing gum. Apricot flavor.
Ooh.
A touch of cinnamon. The end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti.
Tutti frutti!
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand.
Oh.
A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy.
Keep reading.
Your hand shakes, holding the card. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road.
Okay.
Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you.
Keep reading.
You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear.
Oh shit.
You feel the ledger slip from your hand.
Fall sideways. Did I die? What?
There is nothing.
Did I actually fucking do this? What?
Again.
Nothing?
Nothing sad, brother. No treachery, just blackout.
Oh, okay.
Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you. That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
And who is that?
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water. Slimy.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow.
Okay.
Because it's always there.
What was that? The X something?
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
Yes, that.
Don't prod at it. It will start moving again.
Where's Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause. Bloated.
Beautiful.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules. No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
What is that? It's cold.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's in you. And
It's delicious.
Ooh.
Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Oh shit. Where am I?
In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket, the air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil.
Oh, at least I made it
runs
here.
down your chin.
Drink. Water.
Drink.
The water is cold.
Thank God I
silvery.
got healed.
The stuff of
I can
life
go break a
itself
door down
as it
now.
pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
What happened?
I should ask you the same.
You were reading your paperwork. Then you passed out. I carried you to my kinema to take you to a hospital. Then you came to.
How long was I out?
10 minutes, maybe.
I came in contact with the burnt-out ruins of the past, Lieutenant.
That does sometimes happen.
Ledger of failure and hatred.
You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Yeah, let's solve this case.
Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses. Find it under the Tools tab in your inventory.
Cool! I hate myself and I want to die. I have no authority. That's fucking hilarious. I guess that's how I treat it, huh? Okay, interesting. Interesting. I want to do shit with this because the car, I actually had stuff to do with it. And I know it's past once, so
Before
I should
you
also go
stands
to
the
the
motor
thing.
carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion.
Open the door.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pick up the radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker. Copy.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
You could swear she was friendly with the lieutenant. Could you run a serial number for a pair of armored boots for me?
Sure, Officer. What's the number? And the make of the armor, if you know it.
Provide that.
Got it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have dug up something useful by then.
Okay.
Was there anything else?
Yeah, can you, I need you to connect me to a civil, can you connect me to the 41st precinct?
Just a second, Officer.
She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Hi, this is me here. I work at your station.
10-4, what's your status? Over.
My status,
10-18, 10-20, over.
Please just talk human to me. These numbers mean nothing.
State your message, sir. Over.
I need to report my badge missing.
10-9, repeat message. Over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere. It's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Dry voice asks in the background.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Say nothing.
Who lost his badge?
Who are you?
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think? It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective.
Alright, mine's
who will
Alphonse.
not lose his badge.
Or Reginald, or whatever the fuck it was.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Ha ha, come on operator, tell him to stop, this is serious. Ha ha, officer's lost his badge, ha ha. Like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge. Can't we just move on? I want to get a report and be done with it.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Hilarious.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Can we just move on?
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your...
God damn it, now I need to find it!
Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge.
He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could you all please stop saying lost his badge for a moment?
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
The other room at the other end of the line erupts in volcanic laughter.
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
You can hear laughter in the background. I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Captain Sober?
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
The room roars with laughter.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is.
I'm fucked! I don't have my gun!
No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
It's a red check. Shit. Do I do it or not? YOLO!
Lying
Oh my god!
over the phone, it's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And then it becomes it.
No, of course I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain.
Why? Why do I succeed on the dumbest ones? This is amazing. I love this game so much. Alright.
Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance? Over.
I could definitely be like, this might I'm in dire need of financial Listen, I've actually lost my gun too.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
No one likes me.
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Hey!
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
Please, I'm begging you here. I don't even have a place to sleep tonight.
He says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown.
Fuck you!
Vigmar said... He says it's important.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir. Over.
Okay, I heard you. No
Anything else,
funds.
sir? Over.
This may sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
What's there to think about?
You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Hold on, are you in the room? I need confidential information about myself.
That's a negative, sir. I got a 10-12 here. Over.
I want to know if you got my badge's description right in your report. Can you read it to me? Name, rank, date of birth?
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force. Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over.
Please refer to me by my full name in the future.
10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
Break through him and then... So I'll call me sir and use my real goddamn name. Same.
What? What is it?
He seems intoxicated and...
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new. Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
Fine.
Understood, sir. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Kim, how do I turn on the headlights? Well, actually, first, before I do that... Oh my god, I have so many fucking... Pay for damages. They're not allowed to give me money. Yeah. Stumble across it. Track down my gun. Fucking lost my gun. I can't believe that shit. Alright, what was this? Breakthrough imminent? Hell yeah, I'm Hobo Cop! I'll be Homo Cop. Hobo Cop. Any preference between coffee or juice? Oh, coffee. Always. I have a mug in here. Thank you. How do I turn on the headlights?
Alright. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canadian comes to life with a whiny growl. The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
Nice.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done.
Okay.
We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Cool.
Hobo Cop.
Hell yeah, Hobo Cop!
Technically, you wouldn't be a cop anymore, but a hobo. That would mean game over for the cop chapter of your adventures. But who knows where the hobo part takes you? To the bar? The old l'Assommoir? To the pier or the sewers? To Le Royaume, where for 300 years they interred the dead. You could plunder royalist crypts for long-forgotten triple malt bourbon, then fight the Aramakan beast that lurks the bottommost sepulchres. The secrets of the city are all yours at last.
Amazing. I get to be a hobo! Yay. Amazing. Okay, need to read the watermarks.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river.
Okay.
A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
There's a note of pride in the lieutenant's voice.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Where are we on this?
Let me see. Right here.
His finger near the top of the map on a segment of coast jutting out in the ocean. Seems nice.
No, it does not.
Oh.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally 'em up! Hobo Cop, part Bindle, part man, all cop.
The first row has 18 dots.
What about the next one?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Count them individually.
There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200.
What about the last one?
The last row has 3 perforations.
That's it?
That's it.
What do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look. The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
18 years I've done this? I got drunk like a megastar. I walked this land, telling whores and liars of the end to come. There are 900,855 days remaining. I was a hobo and lived under a boat. Probably a boring office job, same as everyone else. I feel like I just went around apologizing all the time. Do you really think I have any idea? I was a hobo.
You know, the RCM is a volunteers organization. We would have no qualms with vagrants.
He's so nice.
Ranks,
Sometimes.
But let's move on, shall we? This next row The one that wraps all the way around is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished.
Oh.
You've got, let's see. Wow, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of
Nice.
all RCM
I'm
officers.
cool. I used to be good. That's some solace, I guess. What's the last number?
Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
That's not too many.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. But it seems
Okay.
as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Have you ever killed anyone?
Yes,
How do you handle the strain?
everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
Oh, okay.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Maybe I should find a hobby.
Anything's better than annihilating yourself with drugs and alcohol.
Nah.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Okay. Thanks for this.
The lieutenant nods.
Okay, let's go.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
Nice.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
Okay. Interesting. Here are my stats. Good cop, bad cop 3, whatever the fuck that means. Communist, sorry cop. Okay, I see. This is like my stats. Got it. Nice. I like that. That's kind of cool. Okay, I've got to ask Guardy if he knows how the victim's clothing got in the trash, but I can also go there for like the why is it something like that? That was weird. Let's go in here. Because now I can go in the kitchen as well. Oh shit, there's people here. The fuck? A bottle of rum has been knocked over.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Not now.
Oh, excuse me. Do you have something better to do than lust for sweet syrupy rum and lemonade? With a twist of lemon? Maybe lime. Maybe who cares? Just rum.
Finish the thought. No time for drinking in my game. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mud cake boots and rolled down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Pick up pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he
Oh,
does.
fucking pog. Yeah, my morale!
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use
Who is this?
magnesium.
No
I
idea.
already got that.
Looks like he works for Wild Pines, the logistics company who owns and operates the hub. Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping.
There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
Alright, do I scream, wake up! This is an order! I am the law! Or, "Roar! I am the law!
Why the yelling, man?
The 30-something man slowly lifts his head and gives you a pensive look. You're alive? He looked out for the count there.
Wait, what? I was just sleeping. What do you want, officer?
Tell me about Wild Pines.
That's the name of my employer. I work in logistics.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
How's that going?
How's it going?
The dockworker lets out a big yawn and stares at the cafeteria's terrace door. Some fingerprints glisten on the glass.
Haven't you noticed what's going on outside?
I'm not sure what you mean.
We're in the middle of a strike down at the harbour, trying to force some sense into the executive board of Wild Pines. For one, I could use some more shut-eye in the mornings. Right to work, right to sleep, I say.
Who's behind organizing the strike?
We are. The workers. The union. We know what we need.
You mean there's no leader?
What's right? Okay. I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart. Knows how to negotiate. He's got our back.
Alright, I'll let
The
you
dock
sleep.
worker doesn't answer.
He's already knocked unconscious. Let's talk to this idiot. It's all about money, you know. I agree. Hey, I can go in the kitchen! Alright, but first, a talk.
Can I help you?
Yeah, here's your container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Who else has keys to the container?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road. Thank you anyway.
Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state. Could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene. Yes?
It's about that money I owe.
Yes.
How
Have
much
you
do
got
I owe you?
it? A lot. A lot. For the room, drinks, and broken window.
Okay.
Like what?
I just wanted to know. Oh shit, I never did talk to Sylvie. The dishes are drying. They smell of chemicals and pine trees. An aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomato hangs in the air. I'm gonna take this money. Thank you very much.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook.
Okay.
As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garancy Kubek. Please. It's not funny.
Hello sir, got time for a few questions?
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
You've got some impressive pots?
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots.
He understands me,
turn.
at least.
It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. What a weird thing to say. What's this?
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
Wonder where this door leads.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
I'm drawn to its cobalt blue. It's part of the whirling rags. There's something about this place that makes me want to know. Out of duty, we may find something pertinent to the investigation.
Yes. I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in. Just to be thorough. As a side investigation.
Yes, a mini side investigation. No, the door is a mega investigation. The door and the main investigation will merge to a stereo investigation.
If you say so. Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Try to push.
The door does not budge.
Touch it!
The cobalt blue surface feels rough.
Just want to touch the door! I also haven't gotten the body down. Fuck that shit.
Can I help you? Another thing.
There's a
Great.
very steel door.
Oh yes, that door. Sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frick warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
Let him get to I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so... Yes?
Okay. New goal! God damn it. Alright, so I know that, I'm gonna talk to her again. Is there anything new to add?
Hello again, sweetie.
Sweetie needs money. Do Sweetie's got money?
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
Tug on her heartstrings.
Your deportment remains dignified as you shed a single manly tear.
How have I been passing these red checks and the white ones are failing? Amazing. It isn't easy for me to ask this of anyone, but I'm at the end of my rope. Any money you have could help me.
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but I could give you this to pawn. Just to tide you over.
She unfastens a gold commemorative pin from her left jacket pocket and drops it in her arm.
Wonderful. He has a pin.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, San Baptiste, Summer 31, Dinghy Races. You could totally sell this pin for cash.
I promise I'll buy it back for you once I have more money.
Oh, it's not an ancient family heirloom or anything, but I suppose it would be nice to get it back.
Yay! Can I? $3.20. Yay. Eventually! Eventually I'll have some money. Maybe. Now, I kind of want to go round the back again. Because I know one of the tasks was like, get into the dockyards. And I saw this. I want to know what it is.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Fuck. Okay, never mind. Can I go this way? No. Okay, so I can't. I'm gonna go... First, I'm gonna save, because I don't trust anything anymore. I need a bag. Where the fuck do I get a bag from? Let's go back to the actually, what's down here? I haven't talked to this guy.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
Man mutters to himself, accenting the beats as he goes.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating. All around clusterfuck.
Uh-huh.
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days. Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
He snickers.
So tell me, what do you need?
Know anything about the dead man?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. all accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
Okay.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Alright, what am I?
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Got any smokes?
Nope, don't smoke. Some of the other drivers do, though. There's still a few around, waiting for the jam to disperse. Or waiting for the sweet release of death.
Yup, nothing wrong with that statement. Your senses have nothing to add.
Oh.
You'll have to ask around elsewhere.
You could also check the kiosk down the street. Frit. With 3 T's. Rebishal's weird.
Tell me more about the strike.
It's like, whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands. No way in or out.
Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. If you still hang around here waiting for this mess to end, most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He glances down the road towards the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended, you can get onto the next one. He tries his best to look nonchalant,
Spare some
but there's a
change.
rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal
Spare some
something
change?
warm.
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
They who?
The bosses, man. Makes sense. It sucks is what it does.
Yeah, I agree. I'm good
Don't
for
be
now.
a stranger.
Gives a salute with 2 fingers. In my country, that is an insult. Okay. I can't get anywhere there. What is this? Run. A box slogan Humanox covers the truck. What is this?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air, with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Who is this?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane."
What did this king do?
What did
Piss!
he do? You have no idea what you did a week ago. How would you know what this guy did many
Oh,
centuries
don't be
ago?
mean, devil.
High above you, the
My brain's an ass. Ooh, hey, what are you? You're yellow. I want to know. Yo, a white tank top. I am a bum. I am not allowed. I am not allowed to wear a tie with my tank top. This is wrong. Physical instrument. Right. Okay. What ruins my savoir? God damn, 2 things are ruining my savoir-faire: my shitty shoes and my shitty pants. That's fucking funny. I like that. Okay. Where's my tie? Oh wait! I forgot! This is the one where I didn't get it. I forgot that I fucked that up. Well, let's keep the tank top on. I'm so mad at myself right now for forgetting that. There was something down here. What's this? What is this? It's full of snow. No one lives here. Okay. Ooh, what are you? Money! Hi.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'd like to ask you some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Snap.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Why?
Why? I just thought...
Fine, what a dick. What this? Ooh, money.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
What kind of stickers?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
What about back seat?
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
The lieutenant nods towards the racist lorry driver. You think this lorry belongs to our tough guy?
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
Alright. Then I think... let's talk to this guy!
Bastards! We have a right to work!
The man yells towards the harbor gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot and only screechy for a man his size. What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everyone else here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Okay, then I'm thinking no.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work! Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
Regardless, I have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He points his finger at the man sitting on the railing.
So do we, Scott.
The loitering man hollers in return. I want to get into the harbor too. Who are all these strike breakers? What exactly is your goal here?
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. You trying to meet their fat boss?
This is an official matter not to be discussed with outsiders.
Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
This isn't my area of expertise.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity. Let us work!
I'm gonna leave.
Scab?
What exactly is a scab? Yeah, I'm a scab. Poor and downtrodden. Right to work! I'm not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, You cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money.
He chuckles and realizes.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
No, I'm looking for assistance with a dead body situation.
Body still hanging in the tree? Hey, that's a rough pickle. Can't help you with that, sorry. I'm not really an admirer of dead bodies. Might be someone else from the Union can render assistance.
Does that mean you can let me through the gate?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
No.
If it's all so simple, why don't the strikebreakers just go up the stairs?
That's simple. I just walk in.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Oh god. Measurehead?
Yeah, the 2.5-meter tall Semini Supremacist there.
Oh fuck!
Walk right past him.
Right.
Then press the button to unlock the door.
Uh-huh.
Then go past him again.
Okay.
And you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
Gotcha. I think I have some questions for you first.
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
I'm investigating a murder.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
It's actually very fun and easy. You're right. It's almost impossible. I'm 91% sure I'll never get it solved. I have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe you want to help me solve it by telling me who did it.
Of course, Policia. It wasn't me. You can rule me out. Easier that way.
He didn't do it. It's the truth.
I'm a bit short of money. You got money?
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
Coin.
The coin lands into your hand as if it has always belonged there. The swallow returns.
Hell yeah! Appreciate it.
Always glad to help out the RCM.
I got $1.
Shame I can't do more. Things are meager at the moment due to...
Yeah.
You know, the winter's fat is slowly running out and all. Still better than scabbing, though.
Union has problems getting by?
Nothing to worry about, really. The jam's a bit of a mess. Cargo can't get in or out. The rationing is a bit stricter, is all. Supplies should last the strike, though.
Gotta spend money to make money.
Aye, you lost me there, Honcho.
Nice talk. I have a feeling about something. I want to go back and get that cup. It says grit. Okay. Oh fuck, I need the key. God damn it. I shouldn't have given it back. Hey, give me the key.
Can I help you?
Fuck, I locked myself out of it. Okay. This'll be fun! I should have gotten the mug. I could give the fucking racist a present. Okay, let's fucking do this. Let's fucking do this. I'm gonna save before I finish it now. Measurehead crushes all. And notice, in case of a strike, press button behind guard. Hermetically sealed door locked by electronic means. There's no lock picking or door kicking this one. Okay. Save. Alright, here we fucking go. Let's talk to him. Oh shit, what? The industrial harbor, okay.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Okay. He speaks in all caps. He must be deaf.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
What do you mean my body betrays my degeneracy?
You have succumbed to Al-Ghul.
His face contorts in disgust as if he were smelling a dead rat.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
You're right, and I'm alcoholic, and I need that dead body to no longer be in the tree.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is weighing.
What? The race stuff is unimportant here. I need you to help me do my job, please.
Begging for help. Attempting to pass via for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft.
I read that as StarCraft.
You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakers. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
Huh.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
Okay.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor. This man is not budging. Let's hope his superiors inside are more cooperative.
Come on, and you just need to move 20 centimeters back. Push him out of the way. You're right about all this. Now I need you to help me get that corpse down from the tree. It was your people who put that dead body up there. Your people should help me get it down. Now if I say your people, he's gonna assume that's being racist. Come on, I just need you to move. You're right about all this. I agree with you. Now I need to get the fucking thing.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity.
Oh my god.
By inviting the other races to a great world war.
I'm not interested.
Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
He does not so much as glance at the object.
This your kind of thing?
Stop showing me your pathetic cup.
I forgot I had the cup.
I have no interest in it.
Does he strike you as the kind of man who puts mugs into trash?
I don't know, he could have been. You serve the Union, aren't they white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
You keep telling yourself that.
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did.
Okay.
Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
Communism is pretty cool.
Idiotic communism is the single greatest contributor to your race descent. Everywhere around you, the fruits of its failure to challenge the world order. Individualism, rock and roll music, sexually transmitted diseases.
STDs are anti-communist?
Above all, rampant multinational finance still reigning large. Tell me, where have you gotten your love of pathetic communism from? Degenerate youth culture? Rock and roll music?
I've gotten it from disco, actually. It's true, I'm a rock and roll star and a rebel. Youth culture does not affect my thinking. I got it from disco.
offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine.
God damn.
It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
Okay, I'll ask who are the Seminoles. I don't really know who the Seminoles are. I've recently experienced head trauma. Wonderful. I need to enter the harbor now. Or you could take the body down yourself, maybe. Wonderful. We're done with this line of inquiry.
What you need is to come to terms with extinction and never getting that dead body down from the tree.
He looks at the button behind him and the tattoos on his face, which to reveal the smallest of smiles. What do you think about this, Kim?
I think this racist is better than the last. But the next racist will be the really good one.
I know there's gonna be a next racist.
There always is.
Race is reality.
Okay. What do tattoos mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
He gestures towards Lorryman.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
Say nothing.
Your silence betrays your inferiority. You do not have a reply. You should enter a deep race slumber. Perhaps in 4,000 years, there is need for a servile homunculus.
Fine, subscribe to his advanced race theory.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Measure out, I'm new to this world. Help me understand his races. I need to know what kind of different races there are.
Do you?
This is for the thing.
The lieutenant looks toward the harbor's electronic door, and then to you. He lets out an audible sigh.
You are obviously a liberal, Sayolite. A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of microtechnology and your sartorial choices. Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself.
Okay.
There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty.
What the hell?
Which one do you need education on?
The vile CF race cauldron of pederasty, please.
I knew you would go straight for the vile cauldron. Everyone does. You need to first learn about Type A and B to
Man, I've been called
appreciate
out.
the depravity of the chimeric races.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise, it just won't make any sense.
Okay.
Yes.
Those are the Seminoles, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding.
What in the fuck?
A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades. In Maun cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats.
They're leprechauns or they're Dutch?
You know them by the names of their nation states. The Oranese, the Gotwaldians, and the Königsteiners. My people
Yeah, so
simply
the
call
Dutch
them
and the
Maun.
Germans.
The Maun are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity and tassel-centric culture. Inbreeding has led to a lactose-intolerant subrace whom no one can take seriously.
Colorful tassels are, let's be honest, not a good sartorial choice for this century. You might want to avoid wooden clogs too.
Got it. Who are Type A in your view?
The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Mateo by the golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königsteiners, all have type A race propensities. The other large Mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race.
Okay.
True, they are violent and expansionist, but they have a glandular problem.
He draws his finger across his face.
Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music and eat toxic minced meat-based food, which in turn only produces...
Now he's having to go with the Mexicans! And who are the Seminoles and Areopagites in this?
As proven by the Maun and the Mesk, Occidental type A is in retrograde. The Seminoles and the Areopagites are on the ascent.
What's the difference between the Seminoles and the Areopagites? Continue receiving wisdom.
The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed.
Wild.
The Seminoles are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls.
He falls silent, contemplating the beauty and the mystery.
The latter is perfected and adapting. Together they form the Semino-Areopagite or Simeopagite superrace. That is all. There are no more type A races in the world.
Okay, what about type B?
Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Koikos and the Vacholier, they are mud-colored people.
Mud-colored?
To an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham's witch. But look into their eyes and you will see. They are of an distinct muddy color, and so is their skin. Unhealthy, sweaty, and ashen. Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the Grad people have undergone for drinking alcohol and smoking the degenerate tobacco and for eating potato.
Is that why I'm so fucking pink? I mean white. I eat the potato, and I used to drink the alcohol. I have never had the smoking tobacco.
The Koiko, the countless micronationalities au Grad, are all inexplicably obsessed with potard. The only thing they like more is dividing into microscopic ethnostates, like political...
What the fuck does this guy have against potatoes? And the Vacholiers you mentioned?
The Vacholians, halfway between type A and the racial cauldron. Two makes to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest failure committed by humans in our 82,000-year history on this planet.
Tell me more.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off.
Pretty sure history hasn't lasted that long. The revolution sounds like it was actually very good and necessary. That revolution sounds like it was perpetuated by degenerate marauders, not all the people of Revachol. Go away, stupid political thoughts. What was this revolution?
The revolution came to Ravachol from Grad, in Zarath-ridden potato carts. It is literally an illness. A prion disease that leaves the parietal and frontal lobe ridden with holes. A soft, sponge-like mass of dementia, hallucination, and paranoia.
If you don't know what a prion disease is, it is the single most terrifying thing that could happen to anything and anyone. Basically, mad cow disease is a prion disease. It robs you of the ability to think and be and do. It basically makes you a zombie. And you suffer and you die. So, prion disease is scary crap out of you.
The revolution is fatal familial in insomnia. A hereditary condition passed from the Koiko to the Occidentals. But not sexually. Probably through trade routes and potate acid, the prime component of the potato plant.
Fatal familial insomnia is fucking terrifying as well. That literally means you cannot sleep. You cannot sleep. You cannot enter sleep. Nothing works. Anesthesia doesn't work. No sleep aid works. You cannot sleep. And eventually you die. It takes maybe 1 to 2 months for you to actually fucking die of no sleep. So, I've read all about this, so I already know what those things are, and that's terrifying to me.
Enough of type mediocrity.
Okay, can I have the rest, please?
Types CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them worries me.
Chimeric experiments?
Lesser races like the mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a masked woman and a Seminese man.
A mosquito.
Only possible if the mother is masked and the father Seminese. The other way around, they fail to produce offspring.
Okay.
The mosquito is born sterile, like a donkey.
Incorrect.
All they have left is to ride customized motor carriages with hydraulic suspension, listening to aggressive El Mariachi music to vent their impotent despair.
Incorrect. Donkeys are fertile because donkeys are a species. What he is describing is a mule, which is the combination of a horse and a donkey. Those are actually sterile.
It seems unlikely that 2 human beings produce genetically sterile offspring.
Any more?
Then there is the Semino Koiki Chimera. Are you sure you wish to know of the Semino Koiki Chimera?
I'm enjoying this fucking
It is not an aesthetic sign.
Yeah.
The Koiko, as you know, are very servile, especially when they meet the rich man. Racial scientists have toyed with the idea of crossing the Seminese with the Koiko to produce a super worker of Seminese strength and great servility. This will never happen. The Seminese and the Koiko may have similar interbreeding problems as the mosquito. We will never know precisely. No Seminese man could maintain an erection in the suffocating potato stench of a Koiko woman or Koika.
Fucking wild.
But enough. It is cruel to entertain ourselves with the deformities of Type F. Were there any able-bodied races you needed education
Now that we've
on?
been through all the types, do I understand advanced race theory?
You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it.
How do I word the mystery?
You need to internalize what you have heard here today, then return to me. This clarity does not come instantly.
Okay, let's discuss
I
something else.
cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vacholian. Your love for disco music and venereal disease?
I pushed him and failed. Watch. Ow!
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his giant hand. He's squeezing it.
I had the health.
It hurts. You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate alcoholic.
Fuck you!
Your fist cracks in his hand like a ripe apple. Pain shoots up into your brain as he's twisting it more and more.
The words to the song have changed. Say, I am a violent drunk.
Don't fucking say anything.
Your hand twists in his grip and the pain blinds you. Still you press the words out of your swollen.
Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians, because that won't get us anywhere. I'm not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that hook.
I was fighting bad unsavory ideologies. I'm a hero.
We are not here on some political quest. We are here to solve a crime. Don't make the situation any more volatile.
How else are we gonna get through the gates?
There must be some other way. Let's go see the yard again. It faces the other end of the harbor. We're done with Measurehead here.
Alright, fine. I won't do it again.
Let's think of something else.
Motherfucker. That was really funny. I like that so much. I'm gonna punch him! Ow! I'm a little bitch! I'm a little bitch! Fucking wall. I want that crate. Okay, Squishy. See, I swear to God, I can get through here. Actually, I can go in. I want to go in here and buy a thing.
You see several packaged raincoats.
Oh, I can
fill
buy a
a low
raincoat.
shelf.
But I want to get one of those drugs for my
The
health.
tear machine stands in the corner.
Leave shit.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs.
Okay, here.
Thank
I
you.
hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or...
Thank you. I'll leave it at that. Now I need money for a raincoat. Ooh, found a free fucking magnesium, pog. Okay. Well, it wants me to go back to the yard. First, let's go this way. A bag! Splatter of bullet holes lines the wall. Okay. Get a bag. Yeah! I hear the distant squall of seabirds. Hang on. What's this? Money? Oh, fuck yeah! I can get myself a raincoat. I'm so happy.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full
Oh.
of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Poor little viewer.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Vandalism.
Probably some kids.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk, written on the other side, with N and C
Kuno.
scribbled backward. That's Kuno on the lens.
Shift your focus to the background.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast, studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. Around the large wooden building, you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice.
A tent, huh? Broken window? Tibbs has windows. Oh, Tibbs has windows. I can get windows from Tibbs.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Why place a tourist attraction in the middle of such poverty?
Put a coin in.
Your money disappears into the coin slot. A clunk, the ring of metal,
Pull the handle.
the curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry, different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab grey shape, like a ghost.
Turn the knob.
The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible. A half-sunken sea
fort? Hell
its
yeah.
concrete almost reconquered by nature. It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it.
There are ruins of some kind of building there.
Really? I don't have the eyesight to make it out.
Oh, leave. Roundabout north. Lakeside apartments, North Pier. Okay. The book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. Okay. Can I not? I can't take any of those things, can I now?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. You ring the doorbell, but no one answers. All you hear is static, but no one answers the call. You ring the doorbell. You wait for a minute or two, but looks like someone has melted half the plastic. Silence. You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver,
Anyone
but
there?
isn't saying anything.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric.
Oh, this is a woman's voice, crackling and fragile through the static.
Have you come to place an order? My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Sorry?
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
It's a woman, and she knows you. Your heart beats faster.
Do we know each other?
Michelle, just please.
She stops and you can hear her breathe heavily. Her breath is sort of ancient static.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Hold on, tell me what's going on. What did I do?
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
Oh.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
Forget about what?
She sounds like she's about to cry.
Oh God, please don't cry.
She doesn't answer.
Are you still there?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
What just happened?
Another seagull passes by.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
Alright, it's a goodbye.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read. Silence. No one. Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you. Silence. No one answers your call. This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card.
Okay.
Nothing happens when...
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Nope. Okay. Let's go to the yard. Those are new.
inconspicuous.
Still can't fucking do it. It has to be through the fucking door. Nice fucking coat. Oh, a bucket. I can't grab it. Fuck.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown. You see a heavy steel door with.
I have to get through the door, don't I?
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. Oh, yes, that door. Yes. What? Oh, yes. No, I don't. Awesome.
He's attempting to maintain an air of. He looks at the dust on his finger and.
Yes.
Well, he said it might be the freight warehouse. Maybe if I go talk to the freight girl, she'll have something different? Maybe? What about you?
I can't believe it's snowing again. It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
Is this about the questions again?
Oh.
Because I don't really know anything.
Does Freight have a warehouse in the back of the Whirling and Rags?
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
Come on, give me something to work with here.
She looks up from under her brow.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay? A warehouse.
She scrunches up her.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse.
Damn it.
A colourful display of cigarettes.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
No, I want a fucking raincoat. Give me my raincoat.
You see several.
Here you go.
Yeah! I got a raincoat! Look at this fucking thing. It's so good. Oh, I'm so snappy. I look. Oh man, I'm definitely going for that hobo look. Mm-hmm. Especially now. Oh yeah. Amazing. Hell yeah! Gimme. Yay! I'm a hobo. I seriously think I should like fucking ooh. Stop. Get. I'm cleaning up the streets, damn it! Hello, Tixie. I can't see, you're in the way, Kim. I need my bottles. Oh, I'm gonna make fucking bank. how much money I'm making. I'm making so much money! Oh, there's more. Ooh. Oh my god, it's like hidden everywhere. Fuck. Talk to the bench.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the...
We can sit on bench.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to.
Oh, okay. That's a good thing. Like I said, I'm cleaning up the city. Who are you? Don't mind me just cleaning everything up. What is this? Tire tracks. Interesting.
Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
Yeah, child's still freezing to death.
I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich.
Watching?
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
This one's still chewing on a sandwich.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions.
Shouldn't I ask what game it is first?
No, you got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
83% on a red check, and I've been passing ones that are 40%. Watch me fail! Oh my god, I actually did it. Fuck. Look at my rain jacket. I'm so happy.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You'll make it work.
Okay.
God, this is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that precedes every victory. Time has frozen.
Feel the ball.
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it. Probably a sponsor ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory. Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight. The nervous system calibrated until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready. A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
Let it go. Be the ball. Nobody tosses a man ball. Not sure that was the game.
Merde! Bordel de merde!
Yep.
What the hell is your problem?
Problem? I don't understand.
You vandalized our game, son! We can't play pétanque with 5 bull!
I thought it was shot put!
Well, it damn well isn't. It's pétanque. You ruined a pétanque game. We want our bull back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll try and
Good.
fix it.
Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now why did you approach us?
Just talk. It'll smooth things over. Old people like attention.
Do you know anything about the man?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops.
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
So again, you don't know anything.
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
You seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Does it have anything to do with all the bullet holes I've been seeing around?
Yes. It was left by heavy artillery fire.
Okay, it's a crater left by artillery fire, but why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Who are the communards again?
Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose the name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality.
Did you use artillery fire?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women.
Crazy fuck, what?
We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first.
The beachhead?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling. A sign of mental deterioration in the preceding generations.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta. This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Ah, fun.
Blood Ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
That explains all the war damage.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
There's a strange gleam in his eyes.
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course, they still hold influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Uh-oh.
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
That's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for the hard-working class to take over. Foreign powers clean up our mess and now they rule us. Shake your head in shame. This coalition seems quite capable, actually. Commies just don't understand how money works. Nothing. I don't think. I just do.
I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol. Or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case. Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio. This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
What exactly is a suzerain?
The suzerain is the king! Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already. It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Thank you for your time. Sorry about your balls. I don't think I can get it back. What is this? There's a tree in it. Sure is. Ooh. I see more bottles. So Great Tectonic Force has cracked the pavement like an eggshell. Give me a bottle. What are you? See, now I'm noticing things around me. Interesting. Enormous bulls. Worthy of a reel, man! Can I find... I want to go magnet fishing? I mean, that would honestly help me there, yeah. Is there anything worth taking? Yes, you. Thank you. Yes. Alright, run! Faster, boy! Faster! Bottle. Bottle. This is fucking... Okay, remember how I was like, I can't wait to play Power Wash Simulator again? Yeah, this is filling that need. Can I get... No, I can't get through there, can I? Aha, bottle. Une bottle. I'll take you. Are there any bottles? Yes, there is. I'm literally just playing clean up. I never did talk to the racist guy again after I cleaned that shit up. Hey, fucko.
Looking for something, Runt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Found this mug in the trash. Yours?
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
Is it yours?
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
I leveled up. Interesting. I should probably pick something in physique. And I feel like I should do endurance. There we go.
He doesn't live in Martinez.
Gotta smoke?
No.
He's got a smoke right there, in his fucking hand. Snatch that shit out of his fat fingers. You need it after listening to his garbage.
You're smoking one right now.
It's my last one.
You line smokes for me?
Why would I do that? I'm an honest man. I bet. Sorry I couldn't...
I just wanted to fuck with him. Let's go turn in these bottles! I'm gonna make money. I'm gonna make so much fucking money.
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the
Hell
machine,
yeah!
and the money appears with a satisfying... You're 100% sure you got special Hobocop money for that tier. At least 100% extra tier money. If the numbers on the machine told you otherwise, it's a...
I'm not wearing a fucking tie! But I am wearing 2 shoes, so that's 1 up from you. And I'm also wearing a nice raincoat. Okay. We're gonna remove that. We're removing that literally because I want to fucking not have that in my hand. Okay. trying to think. Like, I'm kind of fucking lost a bit. Tick, when I put this VOD up, you'll see what happened. It's pretty funny.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
You know what's behind the door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Stay masculine. Fuck. Well, I'll tell you what, this is a pretty good place for me to end. So thank you guys for watching. We will try and get to the Union next time. I'll see you guys later. Bye!